I finally was pretty much low on everything. So here's a little collective keto haul for you. I just wanted to go ahead and go over like what I would typically get. There are things here that there are things that are not here that I normally get, like chicken and stuff like that, but let's go ahead and jump on into what I normally get. Now, this is something I don't normally get. Chicharones. I've bought these ones before, and sorry if the lighting is all crazy. It's like dark right now, and my kitchen lighting is crap. But anyway, so Chicharones, I actually got some hot and spicy, which I'm going to try, see how my daughter reacts to that. But I'm wanting something like, you know, crunchy and spicy, so we'll try that. I got the traditional and the hot and spicy. The macros on here are pretty good. See? It's great. It's a great keto snack. They're not fried probably in the best thing. I don't know. They might be fried in pork fat, which would be great, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't really see what they use to fry it in, so it must be pork fat. That would be great. And I got some plastic cut bacon. This is on sale. I was super happy. I can't afford grass-fed and all farm raised, all kinds of stuff, so I just got the naturally hickory smoked classic cut bacon. Farmland. I always get this one. Macros are really good. 0 carbs. Some have sugar. This one doesn't, so that's awesome. And some of these things I've already bought and have used, but I threw them in here anyways, like this coconut. That's great fat. Coconut oil. And then for the first time ever, I got some lard. You can kind of see it in there. I'm really excited to use this. I want to make some fried cheese. So that's a great fat to use. Let's just go down this side. I got some chunk light tuna. I do like the Stater Brothers brand actually better than Chicken of the Sea. So Stater Brothers is my local grocery store. So I got that. I got some ham, some cooked ham, 0 carbs, 5 protein, 1 gram of fat. You know, eat it with some mayonnaise and you're set if you like mayo. And then I got some ground beef, 81.19. I like this one, it's good. And then for my chocolate, fat bombs and stuff, or just to make something with chocolate, I use this. I like this a lot. I just melt it down in the microwave and add my fats and stuff to it. I got cream cheese. This brand actually, my Stater Brothers brand, actually has less carbs than the other one, I think, that I was looking at. This one's 2 carbs per serving, 1 ounce, 2 tablespoons. That's pretty much standard. I love this peanut butter, the old-fashioned smooth peanut butter. This is the kind with the oil on the top. The macros are good, so there's 4 net carbs per serving. I hardly ever eat peanut butter anymore, but that's good because I could seriously get down on some peanut butter. Let's see, I got sugar-free Jell-O because I'm thinking about making some Jell-O, going back to eating Jell-O for my sweet and trying to eat less nuts lately, so we'll see how that works out. My grocery store sweetener of choice is Stevia. I love it because it has erythritol in it. Let me show you. It has erythritol in it, stevia leaf extract, and natural flavors. The natural flavors I'm not too happy about, and the 2 carbs is just sugar alcohol, so I do not count that. And this is my liquid stevia. I love this one when I don't want to have to wait for things to dissolve. The liquid stevia is a bomb. Love this. 0 carbs, 0 everything. It's just amazing, and it's so sweet. And let me see, I got this cottage cheese. I normally get Knudsen, which is like my favorite brand. Obviously, I got it right there. I normally get Knudsen cottage cheese, but I got this one because I looked at the carbs and it was 1 carb less. And I haven't had cottage cheese at all since I started keto. Well, maybe once. I had it once. And this only has 4 grams for half a cup, so I might indulge on some of that soon. And this right here I got at Winco. This is something I bought before, but I just thought it'd be great to, like, you know, sprinkle in my stir fry and stuff. And I had this today. These are just sesame seeds, so I just bought some of those from the bulk section. This is my sour cream. Love sour cream. Knudsen sour cream's my fave. This one has actually less carbs than the other ones that I noticed. It's 1 gram for 30 grams. 1 gram of carbs for 30 grams of cottage or cream. Not cream cheese, not cottage cheese, sour cream. There we go. Speaking of cream cheese, we already did that. We got that. Very excited about that. Like I said, we got some Dijon style mustard because I only have yellow and I'm missing some spice in my food, so I got some Dijon. I go through this like crazy. When you guys get some vanilla extract, make sure it's the all natural or pure vanilla extract. You don't want to get that other junk that's basically syrup. See, it's vanilla bean extractives and water and alcohol. That's basically how you make extracts. It's just putting whatever it is in alcohol, letting it sit forever. My favorite cream, Newts and heavy whipping cream. The Market Pantry from Target's really good too. 0 carbs. Some people count their cream. I don't, because mine says 0 carbs. Some say 1, but whoops, I don't count that. And I usually only have 1 coffee a day now instead of 2. Just depends on my mood. I got some unsweetened almond breeze because I was just thinking, damn, I just would like to chug a glass of milk, and I haven't had this in a while, and this is my favorite. I just add the liquid stevia to that. I got some chicken broth. This one's, oh, let me show you the macros on the almond breeze. It's pretty bomb. 2.5 fat. I usually add some cream if I'm gonna have this, just so it makes it rich. And then 0 carbs because it's, you know, fiber. So that's that. 1 gram of protein, which is good because gotta stay low on that protein. I get enough protein from my meat. So I got some chicken broth because I've been struggling with that little bit of a headache. So I was thinking about some butter in this instead of my coffee in the morning. Maybe some of this with some butter, 10 calories, 1 carb, 1 protein, 0 fat. So add the butter, and that's perfect. What else do we got here? Let's go down the line. So we got some Louisiana Hot Sauce. I wanted to try this one because it didn't have the regular Louisiana that I get. And when I got pregnant, after I had my daughter, I wasn't allowed to have anything spicy because she had reflux. So I threw away all my hot sauce. But we got the Louisiana Crystal. I heard good things about that one. So excited to try that. And this is what I put on my Carb Smart ice cream. It is sugar-free Hershey syrup, and I love it because it's made with erythritol, which has a low glycemic impact. And the macros are pretty good. So that's that. It's like less than 1 gram of carbs. And I hardly put any of that on when I do. Okay, moving along. I love Lighthouse Caesar dressing, and I got chunky blue cheese back there too. So the macros on this are pretty good too. So 2 grams per serving is pretty standard. And then I got some French green beans. I did look at the regular green beans because they had regular ones, and then they had these ones, and these had less carbs. So I like these ones, and I've gotten them before. So I just decided to get these ones again. There's 3 net carbs for 1 cup. There's no way I'm gonna eat a whole cup, so probably like half a cup with some butter on it. That'd be perfect. Always gotta have your spinach. Spinach is like totally macro friendly. It's like amazing. 1 carb for 3 cups. You kidding me, right? And then 0 fat, 2 protein. It's like perfect. Magnesium from wazoo, and that's a very, very, very ketogenic friendly food, you know, for your salads or whatever. Then I got some romaine, which I bought the other day. Just wanted to throw it in here. That's another green leaf that we love. So I got my, and then I also got this minced garlic because I could never go through my garlic fast enough because it always like starts to sprout, and because garlic does have carbs, but it doesn't show it on here. So you gotta like just enter it into MyFitnessPal, and it'll tell you. I don't use a whole bunch of garlic. I love garlic, but it does have carbs, and so if you add garlic powder, garlic, onion powder, anything like that, you should track it because it has a lot of carbs, actually. If you douse your stuff in like onion and garlic powder, you should track it for sure. I got some olives. These are, I think it's 5 olives, 1 carb. Yeah, so 5 olives, 1 carb. Usually if I was gonna eat olives, I'd probably just have 5 anyways, so that's perfect. I love pepperoncinis, like if I'm doing pepperoni slices and some cheese, throw some pepperoncinis and like, you know, a little antipasti. So we got 1 carb for 3 peppers, and nothing else is perfect, you know, just for a little bit of zing. And now this stuff is bomb. I add this, obviously I've used some already, but I like to add this to my mayonnaise to make chipotle mayo, and it's so good with burgers or anything. So moving on to the vegetables over here. I got celery. We got a theme going on. It's pretty green. But we do have my cauliflower, which is amazing for like mock cauliflower, riced cauliflower, anything. This is really good as a noodle substitute if you guys want to shred it up like really finely. And, you know, cook that with some butter and then put your meat sauce on it with just a little bit of the tomato sauce. You'd only want to do maybe a 1/4 cup in 1 serving, but a little bit goes a long way. You could cover it in cheese and it'd be amazing. I get these little tiny zucchinis. These are actually really small. My hand makes it look even smaller because I have ridiculously huge hands. But this is zucchini, and I love that also in place of noodles or pretty much anything. Stir fry. A very beautiful ripe avocado. A cucumber, which, you know, is good for snacks if you want to put cheese meat on it, or you can make cucumber salad with some mayonnaise and, you know, whatever. Some cilantro for when I like to make taco salads or my cheddar shell tacos. or just put in salad. Some people don't like that, but I do. Just a few mushrooms for, you know, omelets or anything like that. I like to put mushrooms in things. They taste good, and they're hardly any carbs. Now this bad boy right here, quartered artichokes. These macros are, how is that possible? Oh my god, let me check my other can because I know I have another one. That one says that it's like -1 carb. So maybe they're starting to like European nutrition labels or something, because I know that it's different there. But anyways, with this, I like to put mayonnaise, Parmesan cheese, and let me go over here and grab my other one real quick. Sorry, you guys have to see my pantry. But let's see. This is the same. Artichoke quarters. Oh, I got a different brand. That's right. So it's 5. So this is probably 4. But I don't see how that could be any different. Anyways, so there's probably 4 net carbs per serving, which is a half a cup. So that's really, really great when you make a casserole. Mix this with some mayonnaise and some Parmesan cheese. Bake it in the oven until it's golden brown, and oh my god, it's amazing, you guys. Really, really, really delicious side dish. So good. Those are lemons from my tree. I just thought I'd throw them in there because they are definitely keto friendly. And if you have other sorts of citrus, you can zest it and put that on your chicken, and it'll give it the flavor of the fruit without all the carbs. And I did get some tomatoes. I don't normally eat tomatoes. I might have some tomato sauce, you know, just maybe a 1/4 cup. I log everything, as you guys know. But these are really cute, and I thought I could, like, you know, quarter them or cut them in half and have them on a salad just for some extra flavor. In moderation, you guys. But anyways, that is my keto haul. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry my face isn't in it, but you know, you guys are pretty sure you're good enough of that. But that's what I got today. There are other things like, let me just turn you around real quick. Sorry, I look like a hot mess. But I was gonna tell you, there are other things that I normally get, like cheese and eggs and like chicken that I normally get that I didn't get this time. But sorry, I'm looking at myself instead of you. But that's pretty standard, like chicken and cheese and eggs. Everybody knows about that. But I just wanted to show you guys, basically, these are my staples. So I hope you guys like this video. I'm sorry it was so like sporadic and random, but I just went to the store and I'm like, ooh, let me just like show you guys what I got. But anyways, I hope you guys liked the video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.